Guys, I forgot I did not record an episode today. Oh my gosh. Hello, hi, and hey, welcome back. I thought that I had already recorded an episode for today, but I guess I did not. So I'm here today now to do the episode that I thought was already uploaded. I got up and I was like, wait, there's no episode up? I thought that I had one scheduled, and I checked to make sure that I had one scheduled. I did not. So I'm here today now to play Minecraft. And get an episode going. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Today we're just gonna do something easy. I'm gonna work on terraining my way up to the cherry blossom, and that'll be the start of the village things. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my trophies and move them into the village. Put my trophies on display. We are also switching over to steak for a little bit. Our guy's blue now. He's a blue guy now. We love it. We love that for him. Anyway, I'm gonna use oak. No. I should go get some cherry wood. Oh, I do have some dirt. I know that I jump projects so frequently. I don't know why I do. I can't work on the same thing at the same time, but I did go through and I did that line. I just need to go collect a bunch of sand. I didn't go and do it off camera. I went to sleep that day, and now I would have to go do it before I did this episode. So I'm going to do that after this episode. But because I forgot I did not have an episode scheduled today, instead, we're gonna record this. I'm going to do this building thing, and then next episode we'll finish up the water thing. But yeah, I thought I had an episode scheduled today. I don't know why. I don't know why my brain woke up and said, yep, you definitely have things ready to go. But it shouldn't have said that, because I definitely didn't have things ready to go, apparently. Anyway, yeah, I have been, I don't know, busy-ish today. You ever like just start cleaning something around the house and then just keep going? That's what I did today. I started cleaning and then I did not stop. And it was like a nice little like vibe cleaning sesh, which was so nice. I was like cleaning the house and listening to music, and it was raining today. It was all rainy too outside, so I got to like look out my window and see all the rain while I was cleaning. And here I am, nice and cozy in my house cleaning. Very much a vibe. It was very much a vibe. I like cleaning. I like cleaning. It's one of my favorite activities to do. It's so therapeutic and good and fun. And I don't know how people don't like it. I'm thinking of, instead of it just being like a straight path up, I want to do like this little diagonal path up to the top, you know, because what we want to do is get it all the way up here. Like here is probably where the village would start, I think. Even though, you know, the cherry blossom trees start up here. We have a lot of mountain to terrain down, which I'll do a lot of it in like some off time or something. But yeah, I guess I thought that I got really lucky with my cherry blossoms spawning right next to these pink ice caps, but that's actually pretty normal from what I've seen. A lot of cherry blossom trees spawn next to ice caps. So then like, I was like, oh, I thought I got lucky. I thought I was cool, but no, this is like a common spawn. But I was like, oh, dude, it looks so cool right there. Just having this like ice cap here. But I guess because it's like supposed to be like the top of a mountain or something, because it is just this area that's snowy. It is just this area that is snowy. So I guess it's just the top of a mountain. But it looks really cool, and I want to incorporate it into the build somehow. I'm not sure how yet, but I will figure it out. Anyway, so I was thinking like just like a diagonal instead of like a straight way up. It comes in diagonally, and then once we get it terraformed, about here is where the village would start. you know, like this is what I was be thinking. I'm gonna go put like a small enchant on my shovel. But yeah, then like I don't know. I think I think it would look really cool. We also didn't need to dismantle our nether portal. Ugh. Take a drink of my soda. You know, I try to be healthier. I try. It just doesn't work. I'll take efficiency 1. I try to be healthier. It just doesn't work. I wish I could. But man, soda's just so good. I do drink a lot of water. I am really good about that. I have an existential fear that I drink too much water. Because I don't know, I get bored, so I just drink a lot of water and drink, you know. I typically only eat soda or drink soda. You don't eat soda. I typically only drink soda if I'm like eating something. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm having a little dinner. I'll treat myself to a soda. But yeah. I am better about it than I used to be. Now I only drink soda if I'm eating food. Which is good. Which is good and great and dandy. Try to keep that up. Okay. It's like I'm thinking. Like, there we go. And then up. And then I'm going to put some wood down. I collected some cherry wood. I didn't. Okay, let's go do that really quick. Cherry wood, cherry wood. I wish that they had different colored crafting tables. That's one of those aesthetic things I think would be quite nice. It'd be cool to have like a pink crafting table. Pink is my favorite color after all. Oh, I like the sound of those leaves. There we go. I'm sure this tree will still float. Hopefully it'll take down some of this area here. But I'm sure that tree will still float. I've also been working on the oh, look at the way those frickin' leaves flow down this hill. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna look so cool, dude. Yeah, I also have been I've been doing a lot of writing. I don't know what's going on with me lately, but I've been like doing a lot of writing. I've been inspired, which is fun. Which is fun and cool. I'm glad. I don't know what's going on with me, but a new burst of inspiration has taken over. And I'm freaked out by it. Because, like, I have written in the past, but it's been a long time since I've done, like, a piece of fiction writing. Like, usually I'm just writing reviews for movies or something. But it's been a while since I've done a piece of fiction writing, and that's what I've been working on recently. And it's weird. I'm not gonna lie. Because I haven't done it in a while. Dude, the sound of these is really nice and pleasing. And, like, really, it's like, it sounds like hard. You know? I can't describe it. It's a nice, pleasant sound. But yeah, it's been a weird thing. Writing again. It's been a weird thing. 'Cause like, getting back into it is so odd. That's for sure. Getting back into it is so odd. Like, I am used to just doing it, and it does just kind of. It's weird to get out of the activity. you know, get out of writing and then get back into it, because it's like I remember all of the things that I used to do and like all the tactics that I had when I was writing when I was younger. And like I'm using those, and like I am coming up with new things, which is I think the weird part, you know. I don't know. Does this make any sense? Is this making sense? I hope so. Because I'm not explaining it again. That's it. We're moving on. Over-explaining is not today's episode. Hold on. My scroll wheel. Getting this done. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot today's episode. Just straight up forgot it. Just straight up forgot. I'm a Minecraft YouTuber in my off time. You know? You ever just have like a really good sleep? Like, wow, that was a good sleep. And then you wake up and you forget existing. And you're like, oh, wow. I forgot how bad this is. I am kidding about that. This is a nice little vibe. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot about the episode. It doesn't take long to record these. I've been trying to get them done all at once, you know, for the week. And I just can't do it. I wish I could. I just can't. I can't do it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to attempt it this week. I'm going to try to get all the recording done on my day that I'm supposed to. Because so I talked about, and I think it was the last episode or the week before, I talked about how that I like to, I have like a daily checklist and plan and all that kind of stuff. And so I have my weeks planned out, and not like in like a ridiculous amount, but like on Sunday I have a certain thing that I'm working on. Monday I have a certain thing I'm working on. On Mondays I'm supposed to be making all the Minecraft content that I need for the week, you know? And then I just adjust the edit as the week goes on, and I've never done it, and it's aggravating, because I'm like, if I just did it then, I wouldn't end up in a scenario like this. I wouldn't be rushing to make an episode. I could have planned out episodes, and here I am making it harder on myself. Why I gotta make things harder on myself, dude? Anyway, that's the whole thing. But I'm gonna try it this week, because it is a new schedule. It's a new month. April just started, and so I was just letting these kind of feel a little. But I was like, oh, you know what? If I planned a little better, I could get, like, instead of getting, like, I do think that this is a lot done. Like getting this done or doing the water stuff. I think that is a lot for an episode, especially with the editing style that I have. It's a nice little simplistic edit. It doesn't require a whole lot. It's a little vibey, and that's what I'm going for with the series. But at the same time, I feel like I should be doing a little bit more every episode now, more than ever, especially because, like, you know, we're so far in. I have been feeling that recently, so I'm gonna start doing a little bit more each episode, but that actually requires like planning and going, instead of doing what I'm doing now, which is just jumping in and playing for think minutes, then editing the video, then uploading it, which I do think is a fun thing to keep doing, and I do think it keeps the episodes fun and light and like very different each time, which I think is, you know, the entire appeal. But at the same time, like the water bridge should be finished already. I should be done with it. It should be like a 2-episode project. And now it's spanning across 3 whole episodes. It's got 3 whole episodes behind it now. What are we doing, dude? Yeah, anyway. Yes, I am excited. What we're going to do is, when we go to bed for the day, for the Minecraft day, which it will be at least one more time this episode, and we're getting close, I'm going to look at the hill from the window to see how it looks, because I think this pink will look really good and contrast the bridge in a nice way. Yeah, see, it's like, now it's nighttime. My brightness is still up from the water project. There's coral in this game now, right? Because I'm like thinking about the bridge now, and because I mentioned it, now I'm thinking about the bridge, and I'm like, okay, well, we can add some of those corals and stuff out in the ocean. We'll have to do a bunch of decorating in the ocean. Which, like, what? The conduit is said to be a thing that allows me to breathe underwater for longer. I guess we'll just add a few conduits. What? We can add as many as we need, right, in the ocean? How big is the radius for the conduit? Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, okay. Zombies are here. Bedtime, 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 bedtime. Wham! Wham! He's dead. Wham! 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 Ah, sick trick shot there, dog. Ooh, that was cool. It's the first time I've seen the lightning rod in action. That is pretty cool. Did the lightning rod go back to being... Wasn't it oxidized? Because that's what the golem's doing right now. He's oxidizing. And then I think eventually he's going to turn into like a statue. He's going to oxidize and rust and not be able to. But the lightning rod unoxidized. Why did the lightning rod unoxidize? Does anybody know why? Did I make another one and I just don't remember? That's always a thing that could have happened. That's always a thing. You know what? Oh, shoot, I was gonna look at the friggin' hill. We're already too far gone. You know what would be really cool is if lightning struck. I don't know why this popped in my head, but if lightning struck a friggin' ocean and you were in it, it shocked you. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool thing. Minecraft, get on it. Do my bidding for me. Make every cool thing I ever say is really cool, and that's what I need you to do for me for the rest of my life. Creeper? Oh man. No thank you. Ah! Okay. Whoo, okay. Okay. I did not think that one was gonna go well for us. Creeper. Oh man. Yeah, I do need to eat. Come on. Hurry. Dig faster. There we go. Okay, let's place some of this thing. I don't know, I was watching this freaking TikTok and somebody mentioned VeggieTales and now the pirates that don't do anything is stuck in my head. And you know what? I think they have been to Boston in the fall, and they're lying about it. Who's not been to Boston and talks like that? He says, I've never been to Boston in the fall. Bro, you sound like you're from Boston. Okay. I've never been to Boston in the fall. My butt you have. How dare you lie about going to Boston in the fall? The VeggieTales are lying. He has been to Boston in the fall. A Netflix documentary about how the VeggieTales are lying to me. Monday, 2024. I was watching VeggieTales. And they said they hadn't been to Boston in the fall. But then I noticed he's got a Boston accent. Is he lying about being to Boston in the fall? Tuesday. Okay. You know, it's not looking the greatest right now, but that's okay. It doesn't need to look perfect yet. It's still a work in progress. It's still work in progress, but it's looking fine right now. I don't know why that wood sound is so freaking pleasing to listen to. It sounds so good. Maybe this is how wood sounds all the time and I just hadn't noticed until now. That's always a possibility. Okay, hold on. I want to look at it. Okay, we're finished up for right now for this episode. This is like a useless thing to do. It's not even gonna, like, you're gonna be like, this is what we're working on today? Yes, this is what we're working on. I've decided it's a valuable asset. It's an episode we should dedicate time to. Mainly because I forgot that I did not record an episode today. I was irresponsible. This is on me. This is on me, you guys. But I will justify it. I will stick to my guns. Yeah, see, I think it looks nice. You know, imagine like a village, a big freaking village house right there. You know, and then a village that it goes back. I think it looks nice. I think the road looks nice. I'm trying to look at it some more so I can see if I really like it. I do think it looks nice. Yeah. Yeah, and then like the whole village is going to be like, I'm thinking just like whole village and like a bunch of tall cherry trees. Let's go get I know I don't have some cherry saplings on me, but I know some had to have dropped. By tall cherry saplings, I mean like I'm going to put them on top of some hold on. Where are my bone blocks to make bone meal? Here's some bones. That works. Okay. By that I mean like I'm gonna take some dirt. I'm gonna build up like 3 blocks, I think, and then I'm gonna place one and make them like super tall cherry trees, all over the village, and then like the village will have this like cascading, like pink leaves going down it, and I think that'll be a really cool like feature of the village. Because I like that the tree leaves just like fall, and they like, some of them fall down this mountain. Like if you look down this mountain, they're like falling down it, which looks so nice. And I want that for my thingy. Okay, no freaking saplings dropped. That's okay. Let's just destroy some leaves till we get a sapling. Hold on. This is the last thing I'll do this episode. Come on. Give me a cherry sapling. Give me a cherry sapling. No, not a piece of not a freaking thingy. We are going to destroy all of these trees because we're going to have to remap the there we go. Okay, I'm talking about like this. Hold on. I want to test my idea, make sure that my idea works. So I'm thinking we do like 1, 2, 3, even 4 blocks is like plenty. There we go. And then I'm like, they're like super tall. I think 4 blocks is still too low. But I would like to build all the houses underneath the tall cherry trees. And we'll just replace this dirt with the cherry wood. Like the cherry tree wood. But then like, can you imagine being in a village and these super tall cherry trees are around and it's just cascading leaves down? And then like it's built with the blue ice and snow from the snow over there. And then it's also built with like oak wood, I think. I think it would look so good. It's such a good color palette in my head. But that's what I'm thinking for this whole village. And it'll start much lower. So then so that's the start of the village. I will mine all of this off. Probably off camera, honestly, probably off camera. But then I'm sure that we'll get to a point where we might be opening up the mine. And I think it'd be really cool to incorporate the mine into, that's where we got those skeletons. I think it'd be really cool to incorporate the mine into the village somehow. If I do shave all of this off and it opens up to the mine. And I think that only pops in my head because this little area exists right here. And I'm pretty sure, first of all, this looks so cool. If I wanted to build, I think this would be where the trophy room is going to be. This this area right here is so cool and super vibey and pleasant to look at. And so I think that this is going to be where the trophy area is, or something like that. I'm just planning all this in my head and on the fly a bit. But then, like, all the village will have this, like, ice, this packed ice incorporated. It'll also have, like, the oak wood from the surrounding trees and maybe some of the spruce. There's a spruce tree right there? Bro, you know how many times I looked for spruce trees and there were 2 right here? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. We spent a whole freaking episode adventuring to get spruce trees because I didn't think I had any. And there was 2 spruce trees. There are 3. There are 3 spruce trees right here. Okay. But yeah, anyway, I think it'll look really cool. Sorry. Random side tangent with the spruce trees. But I think the village will look really cool. The color palette's going to be the pink leaves and the pink tree, pink wood. And it's also going to be the oak trees. And then it's also going to be the packed ice. And then at the same time, it's also going to be like some stone and then maybe some birch for like just an ever so slight like shading here and there. I think that would look, it's a good color palette in my mind. Maybe not even the birch wood, but the oak wood for sure. I want the oak wood and the pink wood to kind of clash in a cool way. And I think that'll look really cool. In my head, it looks really cool, and it's also super awesome, and it looks really good. And each house that I build is also super cool and very good, and everybody compliments me on how good I am at building. Although, in reality, that might not happen. It doesn't matter what reality says, because I live in a fictional world. I live in a fictional Minecraft world, so haters are going to hate. Lovers are going to love. And everything in between. That's the end of this episode. I gotta stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode. I'm sorry that I've forgotten. I'm sorry that this is so late. I'm gonna edit as quick as I possibly can, get it up, and then we'll play some more Minecraft later. And I'll try to get them ahead of time. I'll try to get ahead of myself. Yeah, because with the SMP server, I kind of have to work on that too, so I have to manage my time a lot more better, and yeah, that's my goal. Does that fire look a little weird to anybody? It does when I do the F5. It does start looking a little odd. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I have to be better at planning things, and that's what I'll have to say at the end of this. That's the end of this video. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you.